4 players, 3 rounds, 2 players race, 1 winner takes it all. Kia ora, I'm Chris Kirk and this is Brainbusters. Get ready for a series of escalating rounds where we test our players on maths, memory, te reo, spelling and more before it all leads up to this, the Brainbuster.
It's your boy Mikey Falisiu. Today's top 2 players will have their hands full as they tackle the ultimate obstacle course. Who will be going home early and who will be cashing out that big prize? Let's find out, Chris.
Kia ora, Mikey, and don't forget you can play from home as well. So let's meet today's Brainbusters. No mai haere mai and welcome to Brainbusters. Today we have 4 players hoping they've got what it takes to be called the ultimate Brainbuster. We'll start with Mega Memory before we make our way into our specialist subject rounds where our players can choose from 6 of our options. They'll hope to get enough points to stay in this game and avoid elimination. So let's meet our players. Firstly, Waka, lovely to have you here on the show. Huge fan of reading, and particularly fictional books. So what's your favourite series?
Warriors from Erin Hunter.
So what do you like about them?
I like that they're descriptive and about pets.
Awesome, Waka. And speaking of pets, you actually have recently started fostering pets, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
I've started fostering this year and I'm fostering cats and dogs.
Awesome, Waka. Thank you very much for coming to the show. We've also got Caitlin, who I hear is the cook of the family. What do we love to cook, Caitlin?
Cakes.
You can't beat cakes, Caitlin. So what's our favourite type of cake then?
Chocolate cake.
Nice choice. I like the way you think. Moving on to Nolan, great to have you here. Video games is the way to go, firstly. Big topic of debate. Are we a PC guy, PlayStation guy, Xbox guy?
I like any, but I prefer PC.
PC, nice. Favourite game?
Roblox.
Awesome work. And we've also got Miguel joining us today. Miguel, a future filmmaker, already making some films. How do you do that?
I use my green screen and sometimes my tripod I got for my birthday.
So you're already ahead of the game. You've got a green screen and everything. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what kind of genre of films do you like to make?
Mostly fantasy.
Sweet as, Miguel. Well, thank you everyone for coming onto the show. Let's get straight into our first round of the day. It's Mega Memory. 10 points if our players buzz in and give the right answer, but if they give the incorrect answer, they will lose 10 points. Let's get straight into it. Good luck. Your time starts now. How many days are there in a week? Caitlin.
7.
The video game Jedi Fallen Order is based on which series of movies? Miguel.
Star Wars.
What plan for spending money sounds like fudget? Waka.
Budget.
What is the usual colour of strawberry milk? Caitlin.
Pink.
Which New Zealand singer's debut single was Tough Guy? Benny. What time on Sunday morning does the live show What Now finish? Nolan.
10.
In Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, what colour were the winning tickets? Nolan.
Gold.
Which New Zealander features on the $50 notes? Caitlin.
Edmund Hillary.
Ta apirana ngata. Is Chromatica 3 a track by Lady Gaga or Lady Goo? Nolan.
Lady Gaga.
Is a bread's crust found on the outside or inside? Waka.
Outside.
Which animated series featured a teacher called Edna Krabappel? Miguel.
Simpsons.
And that is time. Well done, everyone. Great start. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. Nolan has 30 points, Waka has 20 points, Miguel is also on 20 points, and Caitlin has 10 points. So now we move into our specialist subject rounds, and starting us off today will be Caitlin. What would you like to play, Caitlin?
Blueprinter.
Kia ora. Let's play Blueprinter. Caitlin, please step forward. Blueprinter first up for Caitlin, testing the memory now as a cook, remembering all the different ingredients and whatnot.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, let's see if we can put that to the test here, Caitlin. Good luck. So you can have 30 seconds to have a look at what your blueprinter is, and then a further 30 seconds to lock in those answers. So here comes your blueprinter. It's Delhi tourist attractions. All right, your 30 seconds starts now. The capital of India, Delhi, is jam-packed full of amazing places to visit, including the famous Red Fort and the largest spice market in Asia, the 17th century Kariboli Market. Ten seconds, Caitlin. And before you know it, time is up. You now have 30 seconds to put in all those answers you've remembered. Good luck. That time starts now. Halfway. Started off slow and steady, putting those answers in, then we raced away at the end there. Had a thought about a couple of them as well. So we think we changed them into the right spot?
Hopefully.
We'll have a look now. Good luck. Fingers crossed. First one, please. It's correct. President's estate is also correct. Missed out on that one, sorry, Caitlin. Jama Masjid is incorrect. Yeah, Lotus Temple, you had to swap them around the other way. Unfortunately, didn't get Red Fort either, which means last one, India Gate, is not correct either. But that's okay, still some more points on the board, which is all that matters. Caitlin, thank you very much for playing. It's good news for Caitlin because she is now top of the leaderboard on 50 points. So next to take on this specialist subject round will be Waka, and what would you like to play?
Spellbinder.
Thank you. Let's play Spellbinder. Waka, please step forward. Ready to take on spelling. How many points are we aiming for here? All correct?
Hopefully.
We'll see what we can do. Best of luck, Waka. Each word is worth, of course, 20 points. Here comes your first one. Global.
Global.
Correct. Posture.
Posture.
Nicely done. Muscular.
Muscular.
Very well spelled. Criteria.
Criteria.
Had to think about it, but got there. Quaver.
Quaver.
Very impressive. Epiglottis.
Epiglos.
It was looking good. Needed a TT, then IS. Finally, impact.
Impact.
Nicely done, Waka. Very close to getting a perfect score. Happy with that?
Yes.
It's now Waka who has the lead with 140 points. And just like that, we are halfway through our specialist subject rounds. But the question on all of our players' minds is, can they get to that Brainbuster?
Getting closer to that time where our final two contestants will race through the Brainbuster. Only one will be crowned champion, though. Can't wait, Chris.
Neither can I, Mikey. And if you can't wait also, just hop online and play Brainbusters at Hey Hey Games. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you. Amuri te whakata. Hoki mai anō, welcome back to Brainbusters. Just before the break, we had Caitlin and Waka take on their specialist subject rounds. And playing now, it is Miguel's turn. What would you like to play?
Sequencer.
Excellent. Let's play Sequencer. Miguel, please step forward. All right, Miguel, big question I've got for you. As a filmmaker, what's it like to be in a studio like this?
It's interesting.
Excellent. All right, well, let's bring it back to the present. Sequencer is what we have to focus on now. Good luck, and let's get into it. Christchurch Art Gallery, Louvre in Paris, Sydney Opera House. In which order were these famous buildings constructed? Princess Diana, the Queen Mother, Lord Mountbatten? In what order did these members of the royal family die? See if we can get off to a good start here, Miguel. Not the case, unfortunately. Tony Abbott, Scott Morrison, Julia Gillard. In what chronological order did these people first become Prime Minister of Australia? And again there, needed to swap Tony Abbott and Scott Morrison around. Finally, Miguel. How to Train Your Dragon, Paddington, Fantasia. In which order were these animated movies released? Future filmmaker gets a movie question last up for Sequencer. Really want to get this one right. And that's how you finish it. Miguel, very well played. Thank you so much for taking on Sequencer. That solid finish for Miguel now puts him into second place. So we do just have one more player remaining to take on this specialist subject round, and that, of course, is Nolan. What are you going to play, Nolan?
Equalizer.
Thank you very much. Let's play Equalizer. Nolan, please step forward. So what would we say our best subject at school is, Nolan?
Probably maths. I looked at my end of year report for year 7 and year 8. They were the same.
Good though? Well, hey, this is the chance for us to prove the report card's wrong, okay? Good luck. 20 points for each equation you get right, Nolan. Let's do it. 32 multiplied by 4 equals?
128.
Great start. 7 squared subtract 12 equals?
57.
Very close. 37 for that one. 2/3 of 45 divided by 5 equals?
6.
It's the one. 90 multiplied by 4.5 equals?
405.
Well done. Thank you very much for playing. Waka holds on to the lead with 140 points. Nolan jumps up to second place with 90 points. Miguel has 60 points, and Caitlin is on 50 points. So unfortunately, we do need to eliminate our first player today on Brainbusters. And I'm sorry to say it is you, Caitlin. The great news is you've got yourself a $100 bank account. So what will you do with that money, Caitlin?
Maybe save some and probably go shopping.
Go shopping. Anything we've got our eye on? Maybe some new baking supplies?
Not sure.
World's your oyster, Caitlin. Good to hear you saving some as well. Thank you very much for playing. Now, though, let's head up to Mikey and see what's happening on the Brainbuster.
Only 3 players remaining, which means only the top 2 will race to see who will be crowned as today's Brainbuster champion.
Thank you for that, Mikey. And before we can head to the Brainbuster, of course, we have our Brain Teaser. So all of our players today have gone through their specialist subject rounds, and we are left with 2 options for our players to choose from. Today, those options are Identifier or Reo Rangatira. So, Waka, Nolan and Miguel, please select which one you would like to play now. Thank you, everyone, for voting. We'll start with Waka, who has decided to play Identifier. Nolan would like to play Reo Rangatira. So it comes down to Miguel, who has chosen to play Identifier. Thank you all for voting. Let's play Identifier. Some big points up for grabs here. 30, in fact, if they get the answer right. But if our players buzz in and get it wrong, they will lose 30 points. So let's get into Identifier now. Good luck. Identify the 3 most flammable things. Nolan buzzing in first.
Oil, petrol, wood.
Had petrol but needed hand sanitizer and nail polish remover, unfortunately. Kia Soul EV, Nissan Leaf, Tesla Model 3. Arrange these electric vehicles by date of release from earliest to most recent. Eliminate the 3 land biomes. Miguel.
Tundra, taiga forest, savanna.
Miguel currently sitting in that elimination spot. This to help. And Miguel gets it. Egg, cucumber, fruit jam. Arrange these foods in order of their pH. Nolan.
Fruit jam, cucumber, egg.
Nolan now, the one needing this to be right. And gets it. Well played, Nolan, and what a great round for our brain teaser. Thank you all for playing. With that being said, let's take a look now at the scores. Waka has 140 points, Nolan has 90 points, and Miguel also has 90 points. That means we now go to a tiebreaker round. So this will just be competed between Nolan and Miguel. I will ask a question. The first person to buzz in and give me the correct answer will go through to the Brain Buster. If you give the incorrect answer, your opponent will go through. Good luck to both of you. Here comes your tiebreaker question. What animal's name is also used to describe a spelling competition? Miguel.
Bee.
Is the correct answer. Miguel, well played. You are through to the Brain Buster. Which means, Nolan, I'm sorry to say you have been eliminated from Brain Busters. I saw you were so close to hitting that buzzer, just unfortunately not quick enough. Good news is you've got yourself a $100 bank account. What do we plan on doing with the money, Nolan?
Probably save it up.
Smart choice indeed. Thanks for playing, Nolan, and congratulations to Waka and to Miguel. For them, it's now on to the Brain Buster.
The ultimate obstacle course where our top 2 players will go head-to-head to see who will be crowned the Brain Buster champion. Stay right there. Find out very soon.
Kia ora and welcome back to the show. We started with Mega Memory, moved into our specialist subject rounds, we've had the Brain Teaser, and now it's time for the big one, the Brain Buster.
It's showtime for our final 2 contestants, Waka and Miguel. Well done to you guys on making it this far. Now, I know, Waka, I'm sure you're stoked that you made it this far. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Do you have a plan or strategy to take out the Brain Buster today?
Not really. I'm just gonna give it a go.
Nice. That's the best attitude to have. Best of luck to you, Waka. And Miguel, bit of a tiebreaker there, but you managed to be quick on that buzzer. Are you going to be quick throughout the Brain Buster, though? That's the question.
Yeah, I think I'll go my fastest.
Nice, man. Best of luck to you both. Let's jump on our zip lines and let's get ready to fly. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Waka and Miguel are across the brainstem zipline in no time. But the tricky part is getting their harness off. Miguel does it with ease though. He's straight down the neurotransmitter, making his way across the molecule steps. Waka is super speedy down the pole as well. What a landing! Miguel is really holding on to the corpus callosum, making sure he doesn't touch the ground. It's now Waka heading across, and she is making it look easy. Is this where she catches up? Miguel's platform is down, Waka now entering her code. But it's not correct. Waka will have to go back through the corpus callosum. This could be costly as Miguel is already in the tunnel. We know Waka is a fan of the Warrior book series, and we can tell she's becoming a warrior herself trying to catch up. Miguel making his way across the frontal lobe, almost at the DNA molecule ladder. Waka has made it through the tunnel, she's catching up. But Miguel activates her switcher straight away. Waka is closing the gap as she heads across the frontal lobe. But Miguel has already made it through the basal ganglia to the end, securing first place. Like the true warrior she is, Waka is still giving it everything. Oh, she's tripped up a bit on one of the hurdles, but she's recovered well to finish the race.
Buzz is hit, race is complete, and that was a bit of a close call there, Waka, but great job. Bring it across this way, and we'll quickly start with you. Foot's all right there, almost tripped yourself up, but you're all good?
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, had to go back through, missed the code. What happened there?
I forgot the code.
It happens sometimes, but that's okay. Still a great job, Waka. Congratulations, second place, so a $100 bank account is yours. What will you do with the money?
Spend some on family and friends.
Both fantastic options. Waka, it's been great to have you on the show. Congratulations once again. Miguel, you said you were going to try go your fastest, and I think we all saw just how fast that was. Very fast indeed. You thought you went pretty fast through it?
Yeah, I got a bit fiddled up when I had to unclip, but after that it was fun.
Just like a rocket. Awesome stuff, Miguel. It does mean you've got one thing left to do, and that is taking on Amygdala. Miguel, congratulations. Here we are, Amygdala. 10 questions separating you and a whole lot of money. Would you like to know how much you're playing for?
Yeah.
$240. A great job getting here as well. Did you think you were going to make it to this final round?
I had doubts in the specialist subject.
But you managed to pull through that and not only get through that specialist, the brain teaser plus the brain buster, and now we're here for Amygdala. Let's get into it. I wish you the best of luck. Here comes your first question. Rain is usually made from what liquid?
Water.
Correct. What London palace does the Queen call home?
Buckingham Palace.
Awesome stuff. Kakikatea is a species of what?
Bird.
Tree. Eating which orange vegetable is said to be good for your eyesight?
Carrots.
Click onto that. Definitely carrots.
Yeah.
Sure is. Who wrote A Horse, My Kingdom for a Horse? Any ideas of who you think it could be?
I think it was the author who wrote Black Beauty.
Who are you thinking that writes kind of odd things like that?
Margaret Mahy.
Final answer there.
Yeah.
A great Kiwi author, but not the one we were after. It's actually William Shakespeare.
Oh.
Yeah, so a long time ago that was written. Would you put a Band-Aid on a cake or a cut?
A cut?
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Surely it doesn't work on a cake. Gotta be cut. Here it is. Which Star Wars character's first name rhymes with Bath?
Darth Vader.
You a Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
Darth Vader is correct. Who is SpongeBob SquarePants' boss?
Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab.
It might be Krabs.
Who is SpongeBob SquarePants' boss?
Yeah, I'll go with Mr. Krabs.
It is correct. Well done. Finally, is the theory of relativity E equals mc squared or E equals mc hammer?
E equals MC squared.
I need to think about this one.
No.
Happy with your answer?
Yeah.
E equals mc squared is indeed the right answer, Miguel. Congratulations. Let's take a look. 168, really well played. What are you going to do with the money?
I might save a bit and also use a bit on board games and books.
Nice. What board game are we looking at getting at the moment?
A game called Munchkin.
Very, very cool. Miguel, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Congratulations, $168.
Nice, Miguel. You happy with your performance, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be, man. If you think you can take on the Brainbuster just like our man Miguel, jump online and head to Hey Hey Games.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Until next time, that's it for Brainbusters.